I have a short demo deck, but I don't have any slides, so I doubt I will show any. But if so, I will switch to them later. So yeah, I'm wearing a white T-shirt and patiently waiting for the meeting. Yeah, I'm obviously not wearing any pens in the good spirit of online conferencing. Um, yeah, so I'm here today. I'm the director of product for Paytomat, and Paytomat is a decentralized payment network, which is already working in a couple of countries and which is migrating the whole infrastructure to EOS. So I'm going to talk more about that. So do I just kick off and start directly? And I have something like 7 minutes, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, well, to be brief, again, Paytomat is a working product of that enables merchants to accept crypto, not only EOS, like 14 cryptos at the moment at their brick and mortar stores and following at e-commerce sites. The way it works is that it leverages the power of crypto, taking away all the hassle from both the merchant and the customer. Basically, you come in a shop, say you want to pay with crypto, the waiter would bring you a QR code, you scan it, and walk away happily. So the magic that happens underneath is that the system, which is Paytomat, checks and confirms your transaction way before that goes on the blockchain. I can have, so the site is paytomat.com because I get questions as I'm speaking. So guys, I'm going to give a complete list later. I just don't think I can fit all in those famous 7 minutes. So we choose to be a bridge between most of the transactional currencies and be friends with them, right? So most of these currencies, they need liquidity and they need a real usage business case, not just speculation. And that's what Paytomat brings. So the reason why we're doing it on EOS is because it's all in one package. So it's the speed and zero cost of the transaction, of course. It's also the governance, which is increasingly important when you're dealing with other people's money, right? So right now, you can walk in and pay with Dash. You can pay with Litecoin, you can pay with NEM, and you can also pay with EOS. But what happens underneath, like I said, is that there are a couple of infrastructure points and products involved. So the customer can use our own wallet. I will give you the links to the wallet soon. It's available on iOS and Android. And I think guys already pitched a wallet on EOS. Wallet is only part of our infrastructure. It's a non-custodial wallet, which allows the creation of EOS account right on the device, paying with any crypto that you own, that you hold in that wallet. And it also allows the management of EOS resources right from the wallet. So we're pretty, I don't know if we're the first there to get there. I think with the Android wallet, yes. So the Apple wallet the iOS wallet took a longer time to confirm. Anyway, there's a non-custodial wallet that manages 7 currencies, including EOS. And it can create an EOS account and manage EOS resources right on the device, iOS or Android. You're welcome to try it out. It's a completely independent system from the rest of retail payment infrastructure. So you can be happily using the wallet for your own stake and good without ever paying in a supporting shop. But if you do, so if you walk in and pay in a shop that's Paytomat enabled, you'd basically pay with crypto at the lowest possible rate. We will scout the DEXs and exchanges to close the exchange in your favor, and you will also get loyalty points for your payment. So the reason why I wanted to talk, like, I'll spend a couple of words on the EOS infrastructure. It's because in itself, Paytomat is a pretty complicated system, which has a couple of actors on the network and a part of infrastructural parts of the whole system. So it has all of these let's call them actors, have EOS accounts, and we use EOS as a main identification system on the network. And there are on-chain parts and off-chain parts of it. So in terms of actors, there are the merchants, there are the customers, and then there are what called the relays. So relays are an off-chain part that accepts customer payments in a particular currency. And it could be outsourced sort of to third-party entities. Before they can accept payments, they should stake an amount in EOS, which is deducted by what is called Paytomat core on every processed transaction. And without going into too much detail about how it works, so we do have what is called the balance tokens. It's an on-chain entity used for keeping merchants' balance on the Paytomat core. And Paytomat core itself, which is the central part of the system, works completely on-chain as EOS smart contract. So that's responsible for tracking, storing, and processing incoming and outgoing transaction, keeping merchants' balances, and issuing and burning balance tokens. So in fact, like summarizing, Paytomat is a working system that uses point-of-sale plugins to get inside the merchants directly without any additional friction. It also offered merchant apps for those low-tech merchants who don't have it for the developing world. And it bases it all on EOS with a very transparent system, which is rare for payment systems anywhere. Inside of it, it is very similar to a DEX. Actually, part of it is a DEX, which could be used for many purposes. In our case, we use it for retail payments. So it's a transactional business, and we work with fiat gateways, and we work with local ambassadors in many countries. We would also love to work with any VPs we don't currently work with. So we work with a couple of them. We have a development team in Ukraine, and we exchange technical knowledge. The team, only the technical team, like only the developers, is 20 people strong, and the whole team is about 50. So what I urge you to do is, well, first, I'll give the direct links to the apps to the chat. And second, I welcome to contact Paytomat directly if you're interested in retail payments in your country, or if you're interested in sharing technical information of building something of EOS infrastructure. So there are already shops that you can walk in and pay with crypto, and there are point of sales like Poster that have already enabled Paytomat. So what it means that if you own a business that accepts fiat, or if you want to, you can contact Paytomat directly, and the guys will onboard you on how to become a merchant. So it's fairly easy, and it's gonna be the first and biggest retail infrastructure built on EOS. So I guess that's pretty exciting too. Well, thank you very much for the opportunity to present. I think I was very strict on time. It's like 8 minutes now. So thank you, guys.